Welcome back to Car Culture State. Today, we're checking out the 2025 Kia Carens CNG, a car that's trying to strike the perfect balance between practicality, affordability, and eco-friendliness. If you've been looking for a spacious 7-seater that doesn't guzzle fuel and still offers a comfortable ride, the Carens CNG might just be what you've been waiting for. First things first, the Carens CNG hasn't undergone any dramatic visual overhaul in 2025, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It still carries that clean, modern MPV design with sleek lines, a wide grille, and Kia's signature styling elements that give it a premium edge. The overall design remains functional yet stylish, something families and fleet buyers can both appreciate. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. The 2025 Carens CNG is powered by a 1.4-liter turbocharged petrol engine, which is paired with a factory-fitted CNG kit. It produces around 87 bhp and 121 Nm of torque when running on CNG. While those numbers aren't going to blow anyone away, they're sufficient for city driving and occasional highway trips, especially if your priority is fuel efficiency over performance. Speaking of efficiency, this is where the Carens CNG shines. On average, you can expect a mileage of about 26 to 28 km per kilogram of CNG, depending on driving conditions and load. That's a big plus for those who want to save on running costs without switching to a full electric vehicle. Plus, with dual fuel modes, you always have the flexibility to switch back to petrol when needed. Inside the cabin, the 2025 Carens continues to deliver on comfort and practicality. The interior design is clean and well laid out, with soft touch materials on higher variants and a decent mix of features across the range. What's impressive is that even the CNG variant doesn't feel like a stripped-down version. You still get features like an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, rear AC vents, multiple USB charging points, and decent audio output. One of the most appreciated aspects of the Carens has always been its space, and the CNG version doesn't compromise much in that department. Yes, the CNG tank does take up some space in the boot, reducing luggage capacity, but the second and third row seats remain unaffected. This makes the Carens CNG one of the few MPVs where you still get to use all 3 rows comfortably without feeling too cramped, even with the tank installed. Another strong point is ride comfort. The suspension setup is tuned more for comfort than sportiness, which works well for city roads and bumpy patches. Whether you're stuck in traffic or cruising at a steady speed, the Carens offers a smooth and composed ride. The steering is light and easy to handle, especially for urban driving, and the overall NVH levels are kept well under control. On the safety front, Kia continues to offer good value. The 2025 Carens CNG comes with dual airbags, ABS with EBD, rear parking sensors, a tire pressure monitoring system, and ISOFIX child seat mounts as standard. Higher variants offer 6 airbags, electronic stability control, and hill start assist, which is great to see in a car at this price point. Now let's talk about pricing. The Carens CNG is positioned competitively in the MPV segment, and that's one of its biggest selling points. It undercuts many of its rivals while offering more features and better mileage. Whether you're a family buyer looking for a spacious and reliable 7-seater or a fleet operator wanting to maximize cost efficiency, the Carens CNG gives you a lot of value for your money. But of course, no car is perfect. There are a few things that could have been better. For one, the boot space with the CNG tank installed is definitely limited, so you'll have to pack light for longer trips. The engine, while efficient, can feel underpowered with a full load of passengers and luggage, especially on steep inclines or highways. And lastly, an automatic transmission option for the CNG variant would have made it even more appealing for city users. Still, considering the overall package, the 2025 Kia Carens CNG checks a lot of the right boxes. It's practical, efficient, spacious, and well-equipped, making it a solid contender in the budget MPV space. Kia has done a good job at integrating the CNG system without making too many compromises on usability or comfort. So, should you consider the 2025 Carens CNG? If you're looking for a family car that won't break the bank on fuel costs, offers reliable performance for daily commutes, and can comfortably seat 7 people, then yes, this car deserves a spot on your shortlist. Just remember its few limitations, and if they're not deal breakers for you, it might be the smart buy you've been looking for. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this review and want more updates on the latest cars, comparisons, and real-world reviews, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This is Car Culture State, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.